into the McDonald's All-American game. And of course, 20 years ago, his dad was possibly the best.
Aaron Bradshaw, long two for the top-ranked big man in the class going to Kentucky.
He's so much better facing up than he is with his back to the basket. He's got a legitimate three-point shot.
Omaha Blue feeds Bronny James, who drills it from deep.
And he loves
There
the
you
corner.
go with Dad courtside.
And that's what he's done.
How about the shot preparation and mechanics by Bronny James for a triple?
And his dad loves it along the sideline, making sure he celebrates along with his son, the West, with a 12-point lead. About Bronny James, because he defends and now he can shoot it.
And he can play, he can play the one or the two, and he is best off the catch shooting the three ball.
Great hustle by Aaron Bradshaw getting on the floor. When's the last time we saw this in the McDonald's All-American game? When we were kids on the floor.
A timeout with the West up by a dozen. Bronny James, pop, Milt Wagner in the house.
And Milt Wagner, of course, one of the guys that I watched growing up, Ted, at Louisville, won the national championship alongside Never Nervous Purvis. And the guy that won
the West up 22-8 here in the first. Aiden Holloway in the game at point guard for the East. Holloway headed to Auburn. Bradshaw's
got an opportunity to look at that class.
Supersize me.
Justin Edwards, Reed Shepard, who will be playing on the West team.
The scrimmage, I don't think there's going to be many dunks in this game because these guys are getting back on defense. Shot selection's pretty good as well.
This is one of the matchups you wanted to see. Aiden Holloway against
He's
Bronny.
a bucket wherever he is on the court. Can Holloway now guard Bronny?
Oh, from NBA range! Sweet stroke from Bronny.
And if there's anyone out there
40% off the catch. There it is, off the catch. Feet are set, eyes are up.
And with his ability to defend, which I honestly believe is his greatest strength right now. Very respectful on anyone's court.
What's his ceiling, Bronny James?
Become a two-way player at the college level and beyond. He's got an upside as a defender, great facilitator, and he is excellent at the catch and shoot.
Corey, as you like to say, Dawn Staley, your little sister.
Dawn Staley, my little big sister, but also my first cousin, Kenny Brooks, in the first game. So, Ted, I will be making my trip to Dallas to be there to witness it in person.
Walter trying to follow him.
He is spectacular. I've never watched him, and he's not playing hard. I think he only has one speed.
Iowa native, stay home and play for the Cyclones. A crafty move by Holloway again, and once again, the whistle blows.
Well, and I think they've held to their word.
Yeah, this group has taken a much different approach than years past.
Brooke, meanwhile, Justin Edwards, the top-ranked player in the class, has put on a little show in the first minute of the quarter. Back-to-back buckets for the East. 4-point game. Blue from long.
Very fluid.
And you see all
three-point shot.
All the mechanics look great. Hold that follow-through up there, shooter Omaha. And I think that they know that. And more importantly, they're playing as though they have something to prove.
Bronny James, splash! His third triple.
Young man is proving that he belongs amongst the McDonald's All-American 2023 class. Off to a great start. Bronny James knocking down his third three of the evening.
From the outside.
We've got a real basketball game here, people. Anybody thought that this was going to be throwing it off the glass, going between the legs, etc.? These guys are competing, and I love every minute of it.
El Marco Jackson is going to be dynamic at Kansas. Can shoot it, drive it, and facilitate.
James defended by the bigger Sean Stewart.
NBA scouts are here. And of course, kind of as a mediator between the scouts and these young players, you can communicate with them and let them know, hey, listen, guys, they don't want to see you work on your game. They want to see you do well, and they've done that exactly here today, Ted.
Manas Buzelis with the putback for the East. So back-to-back buckets for the East to start. Savannah and the rest of the family. James hit 3 threes in the first half. This one, and here comes the West. Bronny James out there to start the third quarter. Wearing his dad's number 6. Daddy's courtside along with Savannah and the rest of the family. James hit 3 threes in the first half. This one doesn't drop play.
But just like that, a 12-point game, and the East had cut it to 5.
Evans, nice look inside, and Cody Williams is fouled by Bronny James. Weekend, and Castle has been a standout this week. The future UConn Husky.
You think he'll stay and get some tickets?
One would hope. Bronny James the steal, ahead to Collier one more jam.
Give Isaiah Collier a lot of credit. And it's been the defense of the West. They've turned it into buckets. Collier with another dunk.
Off the West on the break. Oh, Ron Holland couldn't complete the dunk. We got it.
I tell
coming
you what,
right here.
You two, by the way, did not look like basketball players when the ball came over here.
Stepped in front. What he said. Cody Williams. Somebody lost their shoe. Holloway did. Oh, and Holland lost it out of bounds. Gets the hug from Bronny.
During the game, Aiden Holloway trying to change direction.
And the
guys, PB, at the top of the class, you talk about those guys, there's about 5 different guys in the mix to be the #1 player, but they've all spent a lot of time together in a very cohesive group. Nice play defensively by that. However, I'm also a shooting coach, and if he could have made that threes count more than 2.
Bronny James wants another 3. Give it to him. Come on, Bronny.
Take the 3, Bronny. Take the 3, Bronny.
I'll tell you what, off the catch.
Really taken a step forward as a shooter over his 4 years in high school.
Well, that's what he does best. He shoots the three-point shot. He's ready, he's pure, and he's not afraid.
And a great find from Jared McCain, of course, much to the delight of LeBron James, who has had to use that same celebration a number of times today. Was that the 5th 3 of the game for
Number
Bronny?
4.
Number 4? Okay. He's shooting it extremely well. And again, he's done it all week. He conducts himself. You can see that he put thought into that answer. It's something he didn't just come up with when we were in that room Saturday. He's thought about it long before, just like Isaiah Collier.
Isaiah Collier from Bronny James. Dial up the triple. It's the big word, right?
It is a huge word. But if we see this Aaron Bradshaw on a consistent basis,
2 letters never
look
meant
at
so
that.
much.
Look at that. Coming up with the steal.
on
The floor here now, the last minute, 56 remaining. This is the time where the coaches show who they've trusted most throughout this entire
here
week.
in Houston. Future stars of the college game and beyond on display here at Toyota Center, including Bronny James. Bullseye for Bronny, number 5.
Even though it's the McDonald's All-American game, they're playing the right way, and Bronny James has been a benefactor of a number of great finds from
Ball
his
to the
team.
baseline. McCain took it baseline. Bronny spotted up and knocked it down.
Drive baseline drift, and you see Bronny James showing off his basketball intelligence, getting to that corner, recognizing that Jared McCain would find him in the right spot. Knocks down a huge 3.
Number 5 on the boiling cauldron of social media. The only uncommitted player in the game tonight and a top 30 prospect. All-American game. This was the legacy game. Bronny James knocked down 5 threes with his family here courtside in Houston. That'll do it from Toyota Center. For Corey, Paul, Brooke,